Hi guys, life lesson for today. Unqualified Chancellor of the Exchequer. Don't you find it curious that in the UK, the person responsible for running the country's finances, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, has never been a fully qualified chartered accountant? Yet in the real world, every serious organisation, whether it's a multinational, a small business or even a charity, relies on qualified accountants to manage finances, balance risk and ensure long-term sustainability. Now look at the UK. Government spending is in the region of 1.1 to 1.2 trillion per year. Tax receipts are typically around 1 to 1.1 trillion per year. That leaves a deficit often ranging between 50 billion and 150 billion annually. Year after year, the country is spending more than it earns. Year after year, debt increases, and interest payments alone now run into tens of billions per year. This isn't a one-off, it's structural. And here's the uncomfortable question. If any business operated like that, continuously running deficits, increasing debt and relying on future income to plug today's gaps, it would eventually face serious financial distress or even bankruptcy. Yet the UK continues like this is a matter of normal policy. And all of this is being overseen at a strategic level by the Chancellor of the Exchequer, who historically has never, not once in history, been trained as a fully qualified chartered accountant. Degrees in economics, politics or philosophy may provide theory, but they're not the same as being trained rigorously and professionally to manage balance sheets, control cash flow, understand liabilities versus assets, apply discipline to spending versus income, and operate within financial constraints. So here's the proposition. What if one simple structural change was made, that by law any Chancellor of the Exchequer must be a fully qualified chartered accountant, someone trained not just in theory but in financial discipline, accountability and sustainability? Would that change decision making? Would it bring greater control to spending, borrowing and long-term planning? Would it reduce the pattern of persistent deficits and rising debt? Here's the lesson. When outcomes consistently fall short, you have to question whether the system and the qualifications of those running it are fit for purpose. And sometimes the most powerful change isn't complex, it's structural. If this resonates, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.